Hello guys, it is Peppy back, and today we're taking a quick look at a game that came out about 3 weeks ago on early access, called Deadside. I wanted to give it a bit of time, get good viewers playing it. At the moment I have like 120 hours in it, which it's not a super amount, but still quite a lot. So Deadside, what is it? It's basically DayZ / Rust on steroids, I think. Is the best way to explain it. You can base build, like this is my base right here. You can add in watchtowers and all that. There is a few little bugs and stuff, but we'll go over that in a bit. Obviously 3 weeks into early access, but guys, the world is massive. Like it's okay, so I'm just going to show you the map right now. So this part here is what we're in right now, and this is what has to be added still, and even this takes forever to get across. So it's going to be a big game. I think if they finish it and get to where they want to be, I think this is going to be a really top-notch game. I'll play this for a long time. But like, we all know early access games sometimes they don't make it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run into some cons first, then we'll go into pros, and I'll give you kind of like final thoughts. So cons right now, the biggest thing right now for me is I have 120 hours in the game, and right now I'm kind of on my breaking point of, I have everything in the game, I don't need anything else. And unless there's a group of people coming on, like when I got this, about 6 other people got it as well, so we had a lot of fun just like playing together and running stuff together and stuff. And that's probably why I have more hours than some people might, if they're playing solo. But yeah, that's the biggest thing right now, is that it is early access, just came out. There's not a lot to do. They have released a roadmap, and I linked that below for anyone that's interested. They do plan to add in more POIs to this map. This is the map we have right now. They do plan to release more down here, but for now this is what we have, and they plan to add more to this first before they do anything south. So that's probably the biggest thing. There's another thing where I think, so this game you can toggle between first person and third person. The only problem I have with this is that if you're going to do this, you have to have a system. Like, see, that's me just right clicking to bring me into first person like that. If you're going to do third person, you have to have a system like in PUBG, where when you're in first person, yeah sure, that brings up your gun, but when you're in third person, they should hip fire instead of zooming you like this. I really think they should just hip fire, so you can keep moving and just keep firing, because right now you're just like, you don't really know where you're aiming. That's like one of my biggest things with the third and first person thing right now. I think they should just make it third person only or first person only servers, in my own opinion, but if they're going to have both, they need to add at least the hip fire, I think. So next, and something to do with this as well, something to do with the third person thing. There is a bug where if you're in third person, and say you're running along like this, and then you notice a guy and you're like, oh shit, there's a guy right there, and you go to aim, sometimes it won't aim. You'll just be stuck in third person. It literally won't aim for you, so you kind of have to just blind spray, and that's a really annoying bug that's gotten me killed like 4 times now. Okay, another pro is the looting system. Very simple it is, and then the craft is right there. So it's just like PUBG. I love the PUBG looting system, Apex looting system. It's just so easy, just drag and drop. In this game you have 2 primary weapon slots, and the axe is going there as well, and then you have a pistol and a knife slot. If you guys do start, some people don't realize this at the beginning, your knife is here when you start. If you see a pistol, you can't pick it up until you drop the knife. Okay, so some people they didn't register that you have to drop your knife to pick up a pistol. And then there's like utility belt, and that's it. I'm sure they'll add more bars, or I hope they add more bars, let's say, because like I would like to have like a shift 1, 2 and 3, so we could have a lot more stuff. They do have more plans to bring out better vests, better slot vests and bags and stuff like that as well. The health system in the game, it's a pro and a con at the moment. It's a pro because it's very simple. Like, it's literally just you can find like So like this jacket was on the ground, you could pair it to rags, and then you can use the rag as a bandage. Like, and this bandage only heals for 5, so it's really low health. But it's enough. Like they're so easy to get that you can get like 10 of them and just heal yourself all the way back up if you're not in combat. Then you can upgrade these with like you can get moonshine, stuff like that in game, and craft better bandages, or you can buy like a better bandage that heals for like 35 to 40 health. They're really good. The con of the health system is like what's happening right now. I did this on purpose. I have no water on me right now, but I've only dropped maybe, I want to say like 10 health since the whole video. That's 1 health a minute. I think you should be penalized more if you let your food water go so low. Like if I'm at 0, I should be losing maybe 5 health a minute, or maybe even more. Like I don't know, but at what it is right now, it's very it's too easy. Like I could literally just run around here for ages without having water, and then just have a bandage on me and just heal it if I don't have any water on me. You know, because I can get bandages faster than I can run to a town and get water. You know, so that's something as well. So another pro is, now this is only a pro for some people apparently, because I've seen online, and I'm going to make a video on it. People are having a lot of trouble making money in this game, and me and the friends I play with, we don't understand why. A friend of mine has like 2 million plus, and he has all the weapons and guns and stuff in game, like 2 of each, and he has like 2 million in gold, and he's only played like 70 hours. Do you know? So like I'm going to make a video on how to make gold, because people seem to have trouble with it. But even as a solo, you can go out and make so much money, as long as you're careful. I think what's happening is people are going out and just dying. Like they're getting the stuff, but then they're just dying with it because they're not being careful. You have to know when to like run away and when to engage and stuff like that. It's very similar to like Tarkov and stuff like that. Like you can't, it's not COD, like you can't just run in and kill everybody. It doesn't work like that. Like if you die, you lose your gear. But yeah, gold is very easy to make. I will make a video on that. If you guys would like anything specific, gold making wise in this game, please do let me know if you guys have played it and you're interested. So getting down to it now, end of the video. Do I recommend you wait or what? Honestly, for the price it is now, I really think the more people that get this game and support the dev team, the better it will be, because that'll just make it like that they can push updates out sooner because they'll have more money. At least I hope so. For €17, I always go by a ratio of, if you get an hour for every euro you spend on the game, then it's usually worth it. I just got tabbed out. That was kind of weird. Yeah, I go by a kind of a rule. If you get like an hour for every euro you spend on the game, so if you buy a game for €30 and you only play it for 20 hours and then you completed it, or there's not enough to do or whatever, then no, it's probably not worth it. But I've played this game for 120 hours and I've only paid €17 for it. Like that's a good ratio for me. It's a really good ratio. Yes, I 100% recommend buying this. I am on the server. I don't play in private servers because it's more of a thing that what if the person running that private server is like, oh, I don't want to start a game anymore, and then you lose everything like a month down the line. I don't want that to happen. So I'm on the official server. I'm on Europe 207 for anyone interested that wants to come over and hang out and maybe join in with us. They do plan to add clans as well, so that could be a thing later. But guys, I'm going to link the roadmap below. I will put a link to Deadside from Steam in the link below as well. So if you guys are interested, do check it out. That's it, guys. If you did like this video, please do like and subscribe. Like I said, I will be putting more videos out on this just to help newer players out and people figure out how to make gold, especially. That seems to be the biggest thing. But that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you again. See ya.